Let's see how this one goes. I had to come off of that one. I'm so sorry. It was like 15 people in here. So I guess I'll just wait for everybody to come in. So sorry. Sorry, y'all. I'm back. I even had to redo the title because I forgot, but we already know what we're here for. So welcome in. Kick your feet up, grab your seat, kick up your feet. Let's get to it. I'm going to set a goal. As my birthday is next month, I do not ask for anything, but anything is appreciated. Okay, let's see. I won't ask, but I'm putting a goal up. Let's see. Also, if you would be so kind as to like the live as you come in. You ready? Yeah. Hello, Mary Ann. Hey, Tarot Destiny, Sandra. I don't know what we're here for. Lamisha. It's, we just got the autopsy back from Nolan Wells. And there is a lot of weirdness with this situation. So listen, I'm sorry if I do not see your comments because I really try to concentrate. I don't want to lose the energy, okay? Yeah, it's okay. And so the autopsy came back. They had to do a second one. They're saying now that his throat region, the organs in the throat region is missing. Well, not missing. The coroner, well, not the coroner, but the first autopsy in Mississippi done by, and I got her name, done by Miss Stacy Turner. This autopsy, what they did was they shipped the body to the second person to do the autopsy, but the throat organs, lungs was missing. Yeah, definitely. And the picture, I'm going to show y'all that as well. The picture that I pulled up of how it's like back on the back of the neck. Let me see if I can find it. If y'all seen it, y'all know what I'm talking about. I might not be able to find it immediately. But they put up a picture, and it shows like, I guess basically they said the head, but they said in the back, something about the back, the tissue in the back was red. It was abnormally, or is that the word? It was red. I do readings on everything. So, if y'all know the parathyroid gland. Very odd results. So listen, y'all. I'm going to play a couple of things here because this is where we're going to start off at. We are starting off at the Miss Stacy Turner, the original autopsy. And we're going to try to find out, not even try, we are going to find out if they are trying to cover up something, because to not send all the organs in full like that, it's just weird. So we also have a small history here about Miss Turner. Miss Turner, the one who did the autopsy, or who, created the results for this autopsy, she has at least 4 Black deaths under her belt that families are demanding answers for through racial violence, okay? They were all, I guess you could say kind of connected to racial violence, but this woman has Ruled out at least 4 black deaths in Mississippi, accidental. Now, very, very odd to me. I say that because I just heard also that in Ocean Springs, it is very common for this type of situation to happen. You want to know why? Because this lady right here, they trust her so much. This lady right here, Miss Turner, she may have a big connect to of course, to Ashley Cole. Of course. So, yeah. She retracts sworn statements. So statements are different. So we're going to get into this. All the rest, I'm just going to give a second and let that marinate. We'll just move on naturally. I want to start off with Miss Turner. She should be after this. But I feel like this, y'all. One small disclaimer. I feel like this family has done this before. This is just something. This is all just this alleged. But I feel like this family has done this before. And it's all off the back of being able to trust Miss Turner to rule it out as a accidental death or a suicide. So, with that being said, let's get into it. So, we have, I'm looking right at her face. She looked fake. Miss Stacy Turner and the Medical Examiner's Office of Mississippi. Starting at 7:14, let's go. Stacy Turner and this autopsy that was done at the Medical Examiner's Office in Mississippi, Spirit. They sent this info. They sent the body with the organs to the other autopsy for the second autopsy. But Spirit, can you tell me why were their organs missing? Why did they keep the organs? Is there a reason they kept the organs other than a normal reason? We got judgment. Did they keep Nolan Wells' organs at the Mississippi Medical Examiner's Office? Did they purposely not share these organs? Was there a reason? I don't know why I feel like that's being crumped. I don't know why I feel like that's being crumped right here. So we got the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. It's almost like they don't want someone to see something, right? You see that? This is someone in the upright. The 7 of Pentacles is a man. He's looking at all the fruits of his labor, all the things that he's done, or thinking of things that he can do, or plans that he can make, but they're in reverse. Let me get a couple more. Okay. Spirit, is there a reason Stacy Turner in the Medical Examiner's Office is keeping the stomach, the throat? There's body parts that weren't sent to the second medical examiner, Spirit. Is there a reason they're keeping these organs? My facial expressions are going to be loud. I'm a Virgo. Whew, okay. So, is there a reason that they are keeping these organs? They don't want someone to get the wish fulfillment of the justice that they deserve. This would be wish fulfillment, justice served. They don't want that to happen. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like this is Nolan Wells. So with the Judgment, 7 of Pentacles reverse, and the King of Pentacles, it's saying that someone made a call to get the body to see something here. With the 7 of Pentacles, whatever it was that he was trying to see, he can't see. He can't see it. Because these people decided to keep which would have been a wish fulfillment to the family. For justice, they decided to keep that. Okay? Wow. Child, listen. It gets extra real fast, y'all, because my emotions just be like, woo! Crazy, crazy, crazy world. Crazy world. Okay. So, this is what I'm going to do because a lot of people, you guys may be new to me. I always, because my emotions can get really, I am an empath. Listen, I'm not perfect, but I can say I make sure I double check what I read. If you have a problem with that, you can drop on off. But I like to double check what I read to be for sure that I can move forward accurately because I am not going to be able to come back to this energy. So what I do is I call it what? My assistant. So this is what I do. I already read it. So let's say we have the Judgment, 7 of Pentacles reversed, King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles reversed, 9 of Cups reversed, and the Justice. Is there a reason why all organs, by the way, this is a true crime story. It is in a book, fiction. Okay. So, basically this situation, we're wanting to know with these cards, the Judgment, 7 of Pentacles reversed, King of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles reversed, the 9 of Cups reversed, and the Justice again. Was there a reason they did not send all of the organs for the second autopsy? There were organs that were not sent. Is there a reason for that? And what I'll do next is I pull out these. I said what I said. Yes. All right. I'm shaking so hard, y'all. Yes, there's a reason. And it leans more toward controlled decision, procedural failure, rather than coincidence. It looks like not all organs were sent due to a mix of authority, choice and improper handling, or incomplete processing, which resulted in things being left out or not transferred as they should have been. Not showing as random. It's either intentional limitation or negligence under official control. What did I just say? It's intentional. The Mississippi Medical Examiner's Office with Stacy Turner, who is involved, they are holding Nolan's organs on purpose. This is to keep, and I'm going to go ahead and tell chat what I thought. So the 9 of Cups, to me, it's almost like the 9 of Cups in reverse and the Justice. It seems like to me that there would be a wish fulfillment of justice if it were sent, if they were sent, correct? It would bring the truth. Clear resolution. I don't. Okay, let me find myself, y'all. Give me a second. So, they didn't send it because they're hiding something. I'm trying to figure out if I should pull a little bit more. I am. I'm going to clarify. Let's see if I can find some more with these 6. I'm going to try to clarify. He didn't deserve this. It was definitely strangulation, like I said. You're right. I'm shaking, y'all. This is wild. Clarify the 7 of Pentacles reversed. This was in there too. This was in there too. What they didn't want them to see? Because we all know that No did what? No drugs. He was a what? A football player. He was headed where? To college. On scholarship. No stomach or lungs because this would have been found. Let's see here. Look at it. Okay. I can't read you guys' questions. So I'm sorry. I have written out everything that I have, lined up. So I can't just stop and go what you guys are asking. I'm sorry. I planned this live out. Y'all know I barely do live, so I can't get thrown off. It's hard to do these when I'm answering other questions. I can't go in between and in and out. We got to stay on the straight and narrow when it comes to energy because it will mix really fast and I could lose it. So it's very important. But I can get to that. Just give me a moment if you do have questions. Spirit, clarify the Seven of Pentacles reverse and doing drugs. Ooh. Hold up. Not losing cards today. Not losing cards today. Okay. I would have dropped them all. It would have took a long minute for me to pick those up. This is a lot of cards. Thank you. Okay. Clarify, Spirit, doing drugs and Seven of Pentacles reversed. This is so weird. Y'all, did they go to a hotel? I'm going to put this to the side. This hotel has been screaming at me. It's more than just them meeting up. Something else happened and it... Doing drugs in hotel motel. Give me a second. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles reverse, Spirit. Yeah, there go Miss Stacy Turner right here. This is Stacy Turner. She is in control of this here. Spirit, can you tell me, was Nolan... Did Nolan end up at a motel or a hotel before his death, the night of, but before he died? Just clarify that for me real quick, Spirit. I'll pick him back up, but I need to know because this really has been jumping out at me a lot. Clarify this motel, hotel, and doing drugs. Were there drugs being done at a motel or a hotel the night Nolan went missing? One more. So Three of Cups and the Moon reverse speaks about illusions revealed, something being revealed here. Something's being revealed here. I'm going to have to... this is so crazy. I thought I was ready. I thought I was ready. Okay, so look. Something's with this hotel motel. I had to stop. Okay? Something's with this. So, in the... All right, so I clarified the Seven of Pentacles reverse with the doing drugs. This is from the Hidden Secrets deck. And then my True Crime deck was also clarified, the doing drugs and Seven of Pentacles reverse with the motel hotel. And then I clarified two of those with tarot, the Moon reverse and the Three of Cups reverse I wanted to know if there was any activity the night this person was murdered or went missing. Was there any activity at a hotel? Because Three of Cups is in reverse. I feel like this is like an isolation, but then the moon is here. So there was an illusion about this hotel. Somebody listen, y'all. Thank you so much. Please, please do. Something hidden coming out, illusion breaking, truth underneath the story. Something was being concealed about what really went on. This is a fallout energy. Overindulgence, the wrong crowd, or people together for the wrong reasons. It can also point to a small off-balance group, not a public or celebratory setting. Yes, this combination does support activity connected to a motel hotel setting, and it doesn't look innocent or casual. Y'all, are you fucking kidding me right now? Excuse my language. Oh my God. They all met at a hotel, y'all. They went to a hotel. Y'all, they did not go. Trying to calm down because I got to know which deck to grab next. This is a lot. Told y'all I was shaking for a reason. Whew. Very, very, very. Hold on. Baby. I got to get through this. I got to get through this. I got to get through this. We can't stop now. I got to get through this. This. Okay. Okay. This energy is rough. It's very rough. Had to get my tiger's eye, baby. Woo! Shit. Huh. Okay. That picture of the pool. That picture of the pool was at a motel hotel. Was not at the parents' house. Thank you. Let's pull it up. Shall we pull it up? The picture of the pool was not at the parents' house, which I did initially think, just because there was another picture, but this, no, not another picture, words, but this was not. Holy shit. We're going to look at it. I'm going to try to find it. It happened at a hotel, y'all. They need to find the fucking hotel. They need to find the hotel. They left the island with Nolan. Let's first off start there. If you have watched my part 7 and 7 continued, Nolan got on that boat with who he came with. He did not stay behind. He did not talk to no fucking Katie McCormick. She's involved too. Whew. Here we go. Now, this is not showing the entire, but I want to see if I could find this. Okay, where can I find the entire? Somebody cropped it, y'all. They they think they slick. They think they are so slick. Where is it? It's got to be one, because the back, if you look at the real picture, I had it. It must be in my iPad, but the back was A hotel. It looked like a hotel. It's cropped now. Thank you. If I could fucking find it, it's in my community. Is it in the community? We got to look at this picture, y'all. I didn't get on here for just 30 minutes. So if y'all ready, hang on in there. Because we just found some new information here, which I normally do every time I pick up these cards. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my YouTube and see if it's still in the community. It has to be. Please let it be in there. Please. Ah, no. It's not. Here we are. Here we are. I just had to thank you. Shout out to iPhone. Here we are. Screenshot if you like. We need to find out what hotel this is. That is not a house. That is not a house. That is, in fact, not a house. Yeah, this is screenshot me. Yep, I heard it too. Do I got any moderators in here? Definitely is. That's why I asked. I'll take them out. I may not have any moderators in here. The older man in the pool, the odd-looking older man. Let me see. In the back. This is Nolan. His face is blurred. Y'all, this was a fucking hotel party. Yes. Yes, you are. You are welcome, Noah. Okay, there you go. The one that looks scared. All of these people, y'all. This is where the altercation took place. So this is what I want to say. I want to clear this up from all parts. I do believe that the parents weren't there yet. Mom never showed up. I feel like dad showed up. I do. I feel like dad showed up, y'all. Yeah. All of it is fake faces because I feel like all of them is like, let's take a picture, y'all, before this goes down. Show we all happy. Hotel or Airbnb? Let's see. This is what we'll do. We're going to clarify it again. Clarify motel, hotel, Spirit. Was this a motel, hotel that they rented out? Or was this an Airbnb? Hotel or motel rented out or Airbnb? Look, Spirit says we are uncovering some shit, y'all. We are uncovering some shit right now. Queen of Cups in reverse. Hotel, motel, or Airbnb, Spirit. Give me the energy. Let me hold on. This is what I'll do. I'll look at the picture. I'm very good at looking at the energy in the pics, too. Looks like a hotel, motel, y'all. Hey, Tara, thank you. Spirit. With all these people, it's a motel, hotel. I'm going to go on D&D. Is this a motel, Hotel or Airbnb, Spirit. Motel, hotel, or Airbnb. I see the Six of Wands. Moving, I was like a Six of Swords. Hotel, motel, or Airbnb, Spirit. And then I'll just, I'll clarify. We got the Six of Wands, Six of Swords, and Nine of Wands. I would say the Six of Wands is saying yes because it's upright. Was Nolan and his friends in this pool, or were they in a motel, hotel, or Airbnb? A home rented out. Hotel, motel. Yes, drugs. King of Wands. Did they book an Airbnb? Okay, nope. Let's do this. We're picking them back up. We're going to take that energy back because I just was given the right question to ask. Okay? We're going to leave these down where they are. And we're going to ask, did they book an Airbnb? And then we're going to ask, did they book a hotel, depending on the answer? How about that? You ain't ready to play with me. Can't play with me. Okay. Angel, Spirit, Guides, Ancestors, the Most High's Clarence, and open messages, Spirit, when it comes to Nolan, Wells, Jax, Morgan, Wyatt, all of these children in this pool, Spirit, was this a hotel that they booked? Did they book a hotel? Is that a hotel pool? Yes or no? Hotel pool, yes or no? The Hierophant and the Four of Cups reversed. We're going to ask. Thank you for that. Did they book a hotel, Spirit? This pool party, did this take place at a hotel? Sometimes it'll say the answer instead. Loss, regret, failure, disappointment. Wherever it was, some disappointment took place. Motel, hotel. Did they book a motel that night for their after party? Three of Pentacles. It's, let me see. Let me get my cards. I'm going to clarify this Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant. Was this a motel? Let's see what these are. Was this a motel? Hotel, Spirit? Clarify the Hierophant. The Hierophant, Four of Cups reversed, Temperance, Five of Cups, Page of Cups reversed, Three of Pentacles, motel, hotel. Let's see. Let's see what this deck can say. First and foremost, the Justice card pops out with these people a lot. A lot. Okay, not even just this, the Justice card from my tarot. Clarify the Hierophant, Four of Cups reversed, Temperance, Five of Cups, Page of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Is this a motel? Hotel. Clarify motel, hotel, and drugs. I'm trying to get this, yeah. Y'all, it keeps saying motel, hotel. I'm trying to get it, but it's not pulling out from that. So I am going to get another deck. We're going to get it regardless. I don't care about none of that. I'm sorry, Holly. That's way off. With a pool that big. Way off. Did you? Hold on. Rental homes or apartment? No. I know for a fact that can't be a rental home. That's a place that it's almost like you go inside. It could now. I feel like. Let me pull this again. Fuck that. Where did this pool party take place, Spirit? Was it a hotel, motel? Where did this pool party take place? Okay, so this would be a very, very good, significant sign here. With the Empress and the Three of Swords in reverse, that gives room service, care, room care. Let me see. Gonna keep going. But we got the Empress and the Three of Swords. Where did this pool party that I'm looking at right here take place, Spirit? Where did this take place? Where is this place? What is this building? Where is this building? Father paid for it. It will be under Dad's name. It will be under Mom and Dad's name. Mom and Dad got this hotel. So let's do, it was really a basketball goal in the pool. I don't see it in the photo. Yes, it is. Right there. That's how you know it's a hotel motel or something. It's just, I wish I could, oof. So blurry. Allegedly all for entertainment purposes only. Yeah, I said that in the beginning, definitely. And we definitely don't condone no bullying or harassment or you getting booted up out of here. Okay, so let me not make a mess. Let me get my OCD in order here because my cards are sliding. And we are going to clarify these three cards. Let's see, hold on. These don't go here. Goes here. There we go. Okay. All right. Is there any hotel motel near the docks? This is why I originally thought this was a boat back here. What is that back here? Do y'all know? Like, what would that? There's the gold, but is that, what is that? Is it a window? And that's on the other side. See? Hey, thank you for subscribing. French door. I don't know what that is. But when you said that, it made me think. But let's get back to it. Where did this pool party take place? King of Pentacles, Empress, Three of Swords. Give me some on this energy, Spirit. Where did this pool party take place? What is this place here? Where did the pool party take place? Wish fulfillment. Where did the pool party take place with Nolan, Little Spirit? Plans. Here goes the plans. Planning to go to a place. Delays. No. Where did the pool party take place, Spirit? He didn't know. Okay. Nolan did not know. One side pool, house on the other. That's what it looks like to me, too. But this says right here that there were plans to go to this place. Nolan had no recollection that he was going to go here. I think they had him thinking he was going to go to another place. I kid you. This is pissing me off. King of Pentacles, the Empress, Three of Swords reversed, Nine of Cups, Two of Wands, and the Ace of Swords reversed. Where did this pool party take place? I keep pulling the hotel motel, but would it be, because the way it looks in the picture, I pulled the energy from it. Could it be a Airbnb? With the Empress here, this could be Airbnb. Well kept property. There you go. Party at someone's place, a rented home. Planning, choosing location, going somewhere that isn't just random, it's selected or arranged, not incidental, lack of clarity, misinformation, or the setting being misinterpreted or not clearly stated. It reads stronger for an Airbnb, rented house, private property with the pool. That fast. I told you I got my assistance for a reason now. I ain't gonna burn myself completely out. Hey, Kimberly. They took Nolan to an Airbnb. If you guys are just now coming in, I can reiterate a little bit. I can recall a little bit or talk about what we've already pulled. The first question I asked was, did Stacy Turner at the Mississippi Medical Examiner's Office, did they keep these organs for a reason? There was a yes. They did keep the organs for a reason, and it was not for a good reason. It was for a cover-up reason, okay? I then asked, what was the reason? And this was the reason that they kept his organs. Because whatever they find here, and then after that, the motel hotel came out. And this shows that if Nolan's entire autonomy would have been sent, they would have found out about this Airbnb and drugs, because the drugs was given to him in a sneaky way. If you were watching my part 4, they tricked him into drinking something. So Nolan, here we are. So it's Airbnb. I pulled the energy out also on this Airbnb, and this is also what came out. Somebody organized something to bring justice to a certain situation. Those boys organized something to bring justice to a situation. Again, this was all because they feel like they wanted justice because of that certain situation with Miss Ashley Cole. And we're going to pull back on that too. We're going to pull on this justice card and see exactly, besides that, what they looked at as justice and felt like they needed to organize an entire fucking crime for. I don't see. I just heard the parents are divorcing. So the parents they probably got word that the parents were divorcing, and children are very sneaky. They may have overheard this conversation. It doesn't mean that the parents didn't know later down the road, but I really feel like they may have overheard this conversation. So I'm going to look into how these boys found out after I look at this justice and organized crime. So far, they are hiding something. This is why they are not sending the entire amount of the body parts. Everything that comes with the body parts, they reluctantly didn't send a couple. So, clarify justice. Spirit, can you tell me? Can you tell me, Spirit, why did they clarify justice? Why did they feel like the need to hurt this boy? What was the reason? Why did they feel like this was justice? Hierophant. Committed to doing something. Was it going back down? There was a commitment. Oh, also, these people are committed to doing this because of something about a high level of commitment. Could be a marriage. Justice. Clarify the justice, Spirit. Why did they feel the need to bring justice to Nolan Wells? Three of Wands reversed, Hierophant, and Justice. Why did they feel the need, Spirit? Nine of Swords reversed. This decision was flat out. It was going to happen regardless. This is so fucking sick. Lovers. Told you. There go the lovers, because they were sleeping together. Why did Morgan, Wyatt, Jax, Warren, why did they do this to Nolan, Spirit? What was the reason? Clarify this justice. They felt like it was justice. Why did they do this to him? Why did they do it? They are. Yep. Why did they do this? Why did Nolan have to take... Why did they do this to Nolan, Spirit? Give me some on this energy. Why did they do this to Nolan? Why did they hurt him? Reckless, risk-taking behavior. Something about his risk-taking behavior. He took a risk on something and it was revealed. So basically, Nolan, you know, to them, he did something and they felt they needed to bring justice to it, because I feel like the parents were about to divorce. I swear, because that was in the other reading. So I have the Hierophant, the Three of Wands reversed, Two of Swords reversed. No, wait, Nine of Swords reversed, then the Two of Swords reversed, then the Page of Cups reversed, the Seven of Wands reversed, the Fool reversed, and the Sun. What was the reason? I'm clarifying the Justice true crime card, but what was the reason they felt the need to bring justice to this person? And if I didn't know any better, it would say that he took a risk, or there was a risky decision that he made that they found out about. With the Hierophant, it could be like a marriage or something. I'm going to clarify that. Yeah. Thank you for the donations, guys. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you, thank you. I told you. Now I'm going to let y'all hear it. I'm just let y'all hear it.
Hierophant equals a rule, code, or moral line. Can be relationship-based, but more broadly, what's right expected. Three of Wands reversed equals plans not going as expected, something falling through or being blocked. Nine of Swords reversed, coming out of stress or guilt, or deciding to act after anxiety. Two of Swords reversed equals a truth comes out, a decision can't be avoided anymore. Page of Cups reversed equals emotional immaturity, hurt feelings, rejection, or a message taken the wrong way. Seven of Wands reversed equals someone not standing their ground, giving in, or being overpowered. Fool reversed, reckless choice, bad judgment, risky move. Sun equals exposure, everything coming to light. Answer: this reads like they believed they were writing something after a truth came out. The Hierophant plus Justice energy isn't showing random violence. It's showing their belief in a moral justification, whether that belief is valid or not. What triggered it? A truth or situation came to light. Two of Swords reversed plus Sun. It involved emotions, rejection, or something taken personally. Page of Cups reversed. There was a sense that he made a reckless or wrong move. Fool reversed. So yes, your instinct is on point. It looks like they felt he crossed a line or made a risky, incorrect decision. And once that became known, they justified their actions as deserved or setting things right. The Hierophant doesn't have to be literal marriage, but it can point to relationship boundaries, loyalty, betrayal themes, or a code of conduct someone felt was broken. Bottom line, they acted out of a belief that he violated a rule, boundary, or expectation. And once that came to light, they justified taking action.
All right.
Even if that justification...
The boys felt like he violated something here, okay? So I'm going to clarify with this Sun card what actually came out. He seemed cocky to them, but she's the predator. Right. The thing is, I feel like, y'all, I swear to God, I think the parents were divorcing. I think the parents were divorcing, and they took it amongst themselves to handle this situation. I don't think they brought the parents in on it. I think, well, then again, we're going to recant that. I ain't even going to say that yet. Clarify the Son, Spirit. What was this reckless thing that Nolan did that came out? The Son. Clarify the Son. What was exposed, Spirit? Expose it to me, please. This keeps coming out. I'm tired of the drama. I don't, it's not that I don't like you. I hate nothing about you. Clarify the Son. What was exposed that made them feel like they needed to bring justice here? There it goes. There it goes. What was exposed that made these boys feel like they were bringing for sure justice to Nolan Wells in this situation? Clarify the Sun card and keeping you a secret. Emotional intelligence. Knowing something, not saying something, but they knew already anyway. They had found out already. Clarify the Sun, Spirit, and keeping you a secret. Boom. They kept it a secret, but the Sun card is not telling somebody. He made a bad choice. There it goes here. Reckless. This is the same thing as bad choice here. Okay. This is wild. Let me take a second. I'm going to look into that. Yes, ma'am. Miss 227. Or Mr. I'm sorry. Miss 227. Thank you to my moderators. I'm sorry, y'all, if I haven't been looking up. How are y'all? Mwah to my haters. I know y'all watching too. I know y'all watching. Okay, so let's get back to it. Doing drugs at the hotel. Fake friends. Got a hotel, motel, suite, business, whatever. Oh, fuck. Wait a minute. Hold up. Stop the clock. What was revealed? What was revealed? He was going into somewhere. Let's see. Clarify, get in the room. Clarify, get in the room, Spirit. What was exposed? Please expose it to me too. Expose it to me as well. Y'all, the police is in on it. The police is in on it. Ocean Springs, they said it's a highly racist town. The police are definitely in on it too. Give me some more of this Sun, Spirit, and getting a room. Sun and getting a room. Envy. Somebody was sneaking, y'all. I'm about to get this other deck. There. Oh my God, this is crazy. These friends, look at what fell out. This is so crazy. Got this room. Of course, planned it. I want to see if the parents knew about it too. They were fake from the beginning, y'all. The police are involved, which of course that makes sense because Ashley Cole is the judge, and does she not have police in the courthouse with her daily? Understand? So, clarify getting a room, Spirit, and the Sun. The Sun getting a room, keeping you a secret. The Sun, getting a room, keeping you a secret. The Sun, getting a room, keeping you a secret. What the fuck? All right. Trapped. Debt. Somebody was swiping their card, getting rooms. This is why this keeps coming out. Somebody's trapped in debt because it came out that they were getting rooms. Miss Ashley Cole was getting rooms. Oh. Airbnb like a motherfucker. Now the spirit's like, I'm going to keep showing you just to clarify. Because I didn't grab these cards. It's Airbnb. Pull the bank statements, records at ASAP. Fuck yeah. And this Airbnb, if everybody in that photo is not saying anything, it's because they all knew what was going to go down. Which, of course, they're not saying anything. So they all knew what was going to go down. Okay, Spirit. This is so sad. Clarify the Sun, keeping you a secret, and getting a room. Fake friends, envy. They kept it a secret. They got this room. He was strangled and he was killed at the Airbnb, guys. Fire was involved. It's sad. Like I said, they got the room. These boys were jealous. Okay. So, I'm going to get my tarot again. I'm going to ask, was it only the teens in the room with this situation taking place, the strangulation with Nolan Wells? Was it only the teens during this time of the strangulation and death of Nolan Wells? Or was it just teens that were present during the time of the strangulation and beating and death of Nolan Wells? Friendship. Was it just the teens that were present during the death, beating, and strangulation of Nolan Wells' spirit? I didn't see, there were no adults at first. There were no adults. I got the Eight of Pentacles. It's almost like they didn't know. Almost like a distraction, like, hey, Ma, Dad, we're going to a party. It's like a chose not to go. But with the Knight of Cups, I feel like they showed up later. So let me ask. That's what I'm looking into. Look, keep seeing it's lovers. Jacks, was there any adults involved in the physical beating and death and strangulation at this Airbnb where Nolan Wells was tricked into going, thinking everything was okay? Were there any adults present during the death, strangulation, beating of Nolan Wells? The neglect, abuse, beating, hangman. Seven of Swords here speaks about betrayal, deception. Were there any adults at this Airbnb during the strangulation, death of Nolan Wells? Told you. They just knew the parents would cover it up. This would speak about seeing, having the knowledge, knowing. There were no adults. Now let's see this. Did Nolan Wells' mom, Ashley Cole, Warren's mom, did Warren's mom, Ashley Cole, and the husband, did they share any of... No, wait. Did Ashley Cole and her husband have any recollection of this taking place at this Airbnb before it happened? Did they know this was going to happen? Recovery. Yeah. It was almost like, y'all do it and we'll help you out of it. Recovery. Did the parents show up to this Airbnb? Did Nolan lay his eyes on these adults, these two adults, Ashley Cole and her husband? The moon, clarify the moon. Before he died, did he see them too? No. He was so scared, y'all. He was so scared and he was so weak. He wants to say that he didn't really put up a fight. I feel like a pain right here. That hurts. Might be sympathy pains. It could be something that happened to him, but I definitely feel something here. No adults was there, which is why Nolan was more terrified. Yes, they did. And it worked. They drugged him to make him weaker. This is the strength card in reverse. Okay. This is terrible. I've called, and by the way, I've contacted Ben Crump. I just want to be honest with you guys. The type of things that spiritualists do were not always favored, by many, okay? And so, although we do these things to want to help, they are not obligated to take our information if they don't want to believe in it. I've always said to myself, though, that if I was a Christian and I believed in God, well, then God sent someone like us to reveal these things, because it won't happen naturally. And so some people, if they block out the fear of who we are, then they would understand. I don't work under the devil. I come from the same place that everybody else does. I'm a normal person, but I just care that much. And I decided to take my gift, to you guys. It could be God-given. I just know that I was given a gift and I'm using it. And so I hope that Christina and Ben Crump and everyone could take a look at this, but I can't force them to. I went to Ben Crump about my son murder. He said he can't help me in less than 20 million. Red contusion, yeah. So y'all, that I just had to put that out there. I wish that they would understand that, we are called earth angels and chosen ones, okay? I don't call myself no freaking psychic. I have been doing this for 10 years. And a lot of my information from people that I've gathered and helped has always helped them out. So, like I said, it's up to them. If the police force uses them, I don't see why, when this type of situation happens, they wouldn't take this into consideration. I don't see why, but teach his own. Rest in peace to No. I did have a chance of actually being able to experience his energy for a couple of minutes in one of my videos, and he's deeply in regret, okay? He's deeply in regret, y'all. I mean, after I got out the video, I just wailed, like, and I kept saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I kept crying and saying, I'm sorry. And I just know that was his energy because I hit the end button on the recording right when I felt that energy getting strong. So, he we'll see. If he wants to come through, my energy's open and welcome. I'm well rested, so he's more than welcome to come through if he likes. He said, okay, so they're trying to make it look like he committed suicide, but it was really abuse and neglect. They wanted it to appear that way. I feel like that's the plan that did not go well, right? So, he's definitely, see what I just say? He's sorry. He's in regret, y'all. Clarify the full card reverse, Spirit. What was the reckless behavior, risk-taking behavior that he took? It had something to do with their family. Clarify the full reverse and family. Yeah, so this ain't even him taking this reckless risk-taking. This is still the family. The family is all guilty of this, but the boys were the ones who took the action. The parents are the ones to clean it up. But for some strange reason, I'm not getting, I don't want to ask for it. I want it to come out naturally about Ashley Cole and Nolan. I want it to come out naturally. Because I don't want to ask, right? I don't want to ask. I want it to come out naturally like it did. That they were actually, oh my God. That they were actually getting a room together and meeting up. Nolan and Ashley Cole. So let's see. Let me read Ashley Cole. Time to read her. They all need to fuck. They sure do. The parents was the ones to help the boys out of it. The boys were the ones who did it. And this is why I kept seeing justice, y'all. These people really felt like they were bringing justice to their family. Justice for our family. We're going to kill you because of what was exposed. What did you do to our family? That's what I'm getting here. Our family. Give me family, Spirit. Clarify family and homicide. See if I can pull some more a little bit deeper on this. Clarify the family and homicide. It was them messing around. Came out on his own. Boop. Here we go. I cannot make this up. Do y'all understand me? I'm not here. I told you I wanted to come out naturally. Do you see how my team works? I don't want to ask what happened with them two. I want it to come out naturally because I don't want people to be like, you asked, you probably, no. Should I reiterate? And it clarifies the family homicide. She was, Tawana. I do believe that the pregnancy was terminated. And what happened? The hotel. Okay. Now I can ask this question. Was Ashley Cole spending so much money getting hotels with Nolan that she put, look, boom, I'm telling y'all. I'm not making this up. They were lovers. Was I fucking hate saying that, but Nolan, this wasn't like a thing that Nolan didn't want to do. It is. Okay, so Spirit, with the lovers out here, I don't want to ask because I keep getting it, but I might as well. Was Ashley Cole spending a lot of money on hotels to meet up with Nolan Wills? She would get in an argument with her husband, split up, and then go. Let's keep going because it's going to tell me a little timeline here. So give me some on this energy, Spirit. Did Ashley Cole spend a lot of money meeting up with Nolan Wills in hotels? Give me some on this energy, Spirit. Reveal what needs to be revealed at this time. Ugh! I hate it. Makes me so mad. Y'all, I'm sorry. Give me a... Sorry. I'm okay, but this speaks about hold on, let me just start from the beginning. Okay, so there would be an argument with her husband. He'd probably yell at her. They probably go at it. This is somebody that could be cheating themselves, okay? So they both were cheating on each other. And after this, she would go and I feel like I'm getting her energy here where she just does this fucking act and she cries to Nolan like, who is he to take this on? And this is private. This is public. This isn't private. So this woman would go to him and say, I broke up with my husband. We're not getting along. He's cheating on me. Da-da-da. And here's Nolan being the good guy that he fucking is. He was groomed. Aim at myself. That's what it is. And I feel like it's with the energy here. Because now I'm calm after I got that out. This woman was fucking crocodile fucking tears. Crocodile tears. Crying to this boy. Do you know that the King of Cups is a boy that leads? It's a person that leads with their heart. Yes. Yep. How long? There she goes. Funky whore. Spirit, was this going on while Nolan was still in high school? Between him and Ashley. Was this going on while Nolan was still in high school? While he was a minor? Was this thing between Nolan and Ashley Cole going on while Nolan was still in high school? Secret. What's this going on? I know I was still in the high school spirit. This is so fucking sad, man. With the Two of Pentacles reversed, it shows, I feel like, let me get my, because honey, my emotions. Thank you, Erica. You ain't never lied. Because the tears, y'all, I was feeling bad for the situation, but I feel like what I did was I picked up on the manipulation energy. I was feeling a little bad, but y'all know I can hold tears. I couldn't hold those tears. So it just, when I did that, there's like a tears, right? You get it. Y'all get it. That was what I just reiterated, that energy here. So that's what happens. Energy does get strong enough to take over, and I can, it happens. Because I feel fine. I promise you, I'm fine now. I'm out of it. Okay, so the Five of Cups, Temperance, Queen of Pentacles reversed, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Pentacles reversed, the High Priestess, and the Ten of Wands. Whew, did these two, or did Ashley, the woman, meet up with this person while they were still in high school? The High Priestess says hidden secrets. Yes, she was seeing Nolan in high school. Ashley Cole was seeing Nolan in high school. Yes, she was. All alleged for entertainment purposes only. Miss Judge. I want to know how these boys found this out. I want to know. They told someone, you think? Well, the boys were the first. They were the ones. Who was the first to know about Nolan and Ashley Cole? Was it the father? Was the father the first to know about Nolan and Ashley Cole's spirit? Was the father the first to know? The husband, was he the first to know? Ten of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Cups reverse, King of Swords. Is the father a police officer? Was the father the first to know about Nolan Wells and Ashley Cole meeting up and seeing each other? She spent a lot of money, y'all. And I think that was what the debt was about. Okay, so I got the Ten of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Cups reversed, King of Swords, Nine of Pentacles reversed, and the Star. I don't think... I see a King of Swords here. I think one of the boys was the first to know. I want to say this is one of the boys. Yeah, then that wouldn't be... Yeah, this is authority figure, I thought. Okay, so Ten of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Cups reversed, King of Swords, Nine of Pentacles reversed, and the Star. Okay, who was the first to know? Was the father the first to know? I just peeped something. This right here would represent a missed period. My Nine of Pentacles is my medical card. This I could pull STDs out of if somebody wanted to know. STDs, health problems, things like that. But it would represent bumps or a period. But if a period is in reverse, it's not dropping, which means she's pregnant. She was pregnant. So this says someone found out. The father was not the first to know. Oh, wow. It says that it could be an investigator, authority figure, or someone who received and processed the truth first. So the father was not first. The family energy. Oh, fuck. The information reached an external, logical, authority type person first, and then it filtered back through the family. She was in court talking. She was at work talking, y'all. Her doctor, you think? Would you say it was a doctor? Because I feel like the Nine of Pentacles reverse and the star would be a pregnancy energy here, like a missed period and a pregnancy. But the King of Swords, you saying it gives an authority figure. Would it be like a doctor? Because the period, not like somebody told someone they missed their period and they're pregnant. Would it be a doctor? I mean, it sounds like you would tell a doctor that. Let me get some oracle. We'll find out. No worries. They were being watched by somebody. Oh my God. What the fuck? Yo, speak. Speak, Spirit. Listen. Woo, my team don't play. My team don't play. Whoo, boy. Clarify the King of Swords, Spirit. Clarify the King of Swords. Who is this King of Swords? I see landfill. Clarify the King of Swords, Spirit. Actually, we're going to do this. We're going to clarify all four. We're going to gather the energy. It's probably better. Wow. 10 of Pentacles, King of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, reverse, and the star. Who was told about this? Who is this authority figure? Love. Clarify the King of Swords. Secret. This King of Swords carried this secret. I want to know who he is, though. Who is this King of Swords? Wait. Oh, fuck! You know what? Ah! Look! Wait! Wait! But wait! But wait a minute! But wait a minute! She threw away possibly a pregnancy test? I'm not sure. The police. This and this matches energies. That's why I said, but wait. This is crazy. Oh my God, this is wow. Oh, I've been going 83 minutes, y'all. I love y'all so much because I'm not done. This is too real for me. All right, so I'm going to use this to clarify the King of Swords, and let's find this out again. I'm going to put these back. I'm going to put these back because I'm saying if these come out again, yeah. Thank you for being here. King of Swords. Who is this authority figure that found out and took this information back to the family that Ashley Cole missed her period and she was pregnant? Is this an ex? I keep getting love, secret love. Clarify the King of Swords, Spirit. Burning evidence. Secret burning evidence love story. Clarify the King of Swords again, Spirit. Yeah, this is saying all this person is a very quiet, this has got to be a private investigator. I can't even get the energy on this person. And I'm going to say this. When you can't pull exactly who a person is, it's because they're very, very quiet. They don't say much at all. Clarify the King of Swords. Clarify the King of Swords. Who is this person that took this back to the family, Spirit? Some private investigator. That would give PI. Watching. Clarify the King of Swords, Spirit. They released the information. Yeah. Oh my God. Clarify the King of Swords. About. I feel like this. This may be like a let me see. Hold on. Let's see. We got the King of Swords clarified by the Page of Swords, the Hangman, the Four of Pentacles reversed, and the Six of Cups. Who would this person of authority be? It's given private investigator to me because of the Page of Swords. But then with the Six of Cups, it's like someone that has history with the family or maybe the father. Watcher, information gatherer, someone observing, asking questions, digging, different perspective, pause, someone who studies before acting, sees what others don't. PI, releasing information, letting something out that was held back, past connection, familiarity, history known to the family or tied to the past. It don't feel like a random professional though. Like a standard doctor or even a completely detached investigator. Could be a doctor. Someone said that. Someone who gathered information, sat on it, and viewed it from a different angle, and then released what they knew, who also has a past connection to the situation or family. This leans more towards a known person, part of someone in the family who took on a friend, old friend or a friend of the family who took on an investigative observation role. Not official PI, but this is someone who took on this role and reported this information back to the family. So the dad may not have been the first to know because this was the first to know, this person. So let me find out how this got back to the boys. Yeah, they don't give a shit, Magdalene. They don't. How did this situation between Ashley Cole and Nolan getting rooms together, how did it get back to the boys, Spirit? Did this investigator tell the boys? This old family friend? How did this rendezvous situation between Ashley Cole and Nolan Wells get back to the family, this King of Swords? But this friend of the family, Spirit, did they tell the boys first? That would have been weird to tell the fucking boys. Did they tell the boys first? No, the dad. The dad told the boys. Look. Upheaval, conflict. The Emperor. Father figure. Did the father tell the boys that Ashley Cole and Nolan were sleeping together? They were together. Yeah. Yep. He gave the information. Old family friend told him, and he told the children. And this is what brought on that it's like something has to change. Everything changed when that happened. Feelings, emotions, things died. Feelings died. It was like a new start in how they saw him. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, y'all. Dad was cheating. Mom was cheating, with a kid, a teenager from high school. Oh, no worries. Emma Mama magazine, it was. I know you probably was a little late. It was. This was all around the Airbnb that they purchased. Look, getting a room. Family. It was about the family. Fake friends got a room. So, yeah. That's what it sounds like, Carolina. He was always at their house eating their food. You show what kind of, that was very evident hate right there. Why the fuck you mad at a person eating? Side eye. See, I look deep into stuff like that. What the fuck is you sharing about somebody eating? What the fuck you supposed to do? Starve at your house? No. That was a smart way of saying fuck him. His parents never gave a shit. And they probably were saying that behind his back anyway. If that was the case. If he really was staying there. If he really was staying there, he didn't know. He was dealing with fake ass friends. These boys was not his friends from day one. Okay? Let's just call a spade a spade. They were not his friends from day one. They docked the boat, got off the boat. Ended up at a hotel, motel, Airbnb. There is a hotel or Airbnb that they met at, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to look into that. I want to see. Damn, if I could get some names, y'all. Who lives down there? I would read every fucking hotel there is. Just so I could give Ben Crump that information. But, I mean, it would be hard to do, though. I actually dropped the cards this time. It would be hard to do, though. Because it'd be hard to do. Don't they have to have like a subpoena or a warrant? They have to have a warrant. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to get the Ocean Springs, Mississippi Police Department to comply, y'all. I'm gonna say that now. You think that they're gonna let any of this slip out? They are not gonna show up to things. They are going to give half-ass this, that, and the third. We need the FBI is who the fuck we need. We need the FBI. Because the Ocean Springs Police Department is not to be trusted. If anybody that is on this investigation happens to be watching me and you are on the Wells family side, do not trust the medical examiner, the sheriff's office, the police department, and anything else that is a part of Ocean Springs. You heard it here first. Because they're not to be, these people are aiding each other along the way. There is a pool at the doctor's office. The doctor might got a pool at the fucking pharmacy. The pharmacy got a pool at the, this is how it is. It's a connection. It's a connected. Everything in Ocean Springs is connected. Now, I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see this because all the names was spoken about with this young guy, this guy here. Hold on.
Warren Hudson, Jax Patalo, Warren Hudson, Eric Alcantara, Wyatt Pyron.
I had to put that on my video so y'all can get them names. That's the last names. Only one he was missing is Morgan. We don't know who Morgan is a part of it. I don't know if Morgan was the brother or who Morgan is. He may be in another family. I don't know. But this took place at the Airbnb. This took place at the Airbnb, man. This is so crazy. Wealth founding family, see? That's why I said you got to be careful because... Oh, hold on. I got another one. Hold on. I'm going to play this for y'all too. Let me see.
Probably flirting with each other, if accounts are true. Then he leaves to go back to the boat.
Okay, here we go.
Probably flirting with each
She's
other,
Nancy
if
Grace.
accounts are true. Then he leaves to go back to the boat with his friends. But according to the friends, he stayed with her. Right there, that is a conflict.
Say it, Nancy.
That doesn't.
She want to say that is a lie.
I want you to hear this.
Is that Nolan in the video? I can't tell. It's too far away. But in that video, I feel like the voices are too clear. Like from the side, it's too clear for it to be that far away, for it to be Nolan arguing. And then also that altercation, it sounds just like my other friend that got into the altercation on the boat. And they were trying to, like, as he was in the altercation, I was calming him down. They were trying to get him out off the island. They were trying to get him back to land because he was just losing it.
Warren is full of shit.
So
It
you
is
got-
fake.
That's from our friend Harvey Levin at TMZ. So you
Now
got
listen.
people-
The face of Warren says a lot, y'all. But listen to this bullshit here.
Dr. Kendall Krause, thank you for being with us. Okay, I don't have a ruling.
This is
from
the examiner.
the medical examiner. It should be apparent if drowning was the COD, cause of death. That should be very apparent
Look at his
by
face.
simply autopsying the lungs. Also, you'd
I
know
follow Don
immediately
Lemon
if there were
too.
signs of trauma. I've seen the photos of his body on the beach, but as Todd Terrell from United Cajun Navy stated, the body was
Hold
face
on.
down, so I couldn't see the
Face
face,
down.
the neck, the arms, the hands for defensive wounds. I couldn't see if there were bruises to the torso. I couldn't see if the skull was fractured. None of that. I couldn't see if teeth were missing. But it seems to me if those exhibited, we would know there had been blunt force trauma, stabbing, shooting, manual or ligature asphyxiation. We would know that. But yet, we know nothing. So, to me, that would rule out drowning
Yep.
or trauma. Are they waiting on toxicology? Is that what they're waiting on? And why would the body have been sent for an independent
Yeah, he do.
autopsy? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But
Yeah.
what's going on, Dr. Kendall Crowns?
I'm about to read Dr. Kendall Crowns too.
Okay, to start with, he was in the water for several days. I'm sure the water in that area is warm, so his body is going to be decomposing.
Give me a second, real quick. Listen to what he tries to insinuate. Okay? Listen to what he kept trying to insinuate. Nancy caught that ass real
Have
fast.
skin slippage. He's going to have bloating from the decompositional gases, and then purge fluid coming out of his
Look at
mouth
that
and
boy.
other orifices. So then you also probably have post-mortem animal scavenging or marine aquatic life scavenging that can create marks on the body as well. So at autopsy, your question, wouldn't you be able to see the evidence of injury? Yes, you should still be able to see injuries, bruises, stab wounds, gunshot wounds, all that, even in decomposition, can still be seen, can still be determined. It doesn't sound like he's been consumed by aquatic life to the
my
point
bad.
that he's skeletonized in the front of his body. So my assumption
Yeah,
is
bullshit.
you'd still be able to see injuries. Now, they have not given a definitive cause and manner of death yet, because to me that means there's no obvious signs of injuries or no obvious cause of
He
death.
talking about to
Because
me.
drowning, yes, the lungs can swell and be heavy with fluid, but this can also happen with drug overdoses. So differentiating a drowning from a drug overdose is difficult.
No.
See how she
So
stopped
No.
him? Don't
No.
start that bullshit,
Yeah, no.
bitch. Shut your
Yes.
ass
Well,
up.
I don't know how
It
many
would exhibit,
autopsies of
manifest
drownings
in
you've
the
done,
same-
but I've done a lot, so
Absolutely
continue
zero.
on,
But I
please.
don't need to have my MD or be the lecturer at Burnett School of Medicine
Yep.
to know that.
Suicide,
If the lungs are
Tara.
full, and it could be drowning or
They were going to
fluid caused
move
by
towards
overdose.
suicide next.
Can't
OD,
you
suicide.
Get the fluid and test it.
So testing of the fluid from the lungs there's nothing to test for. What you're going to look for is the pulmonary edema or fluid in the lungs. you're going to try and differentiate a drug overdose from drowning with a toxicologic study, which is what they're doing, and that can take up to 6 to 8 weeks. Drowning is a
The
diagnosis
sheriff
of
was trying to get
exclusion
ahead of the
because
story.
it can mimic so many other things, including a drug overdose. You want to rule those things out before you determine cause and manner of death. And that's probably what they're doing. They're making
They
sure
can't.
he didn't overdose before they make the decision that he drowned. Now, the second autopsy being done, that's just the family obviously has no confidence in the local
And we
medical
shouldn't,
examiner /
bitch.
coroner system.
The
And they'll
fuck?
send it to an independent person to do a second autopsy. Not uncommon, especially in cases that are more high profile. Or
He's
there's
trying to
some
blame it
sort
on the
of dispute,
profile of the case.
and they send it to an independent person to do a second autopsy to see what they can find. And from my knowledge, the information on that still isn't out yet.
You see how he
So
bobbed
they're
his head
also
trying to be
probably trying
cocky?
to
Still
find
isn't
what
out
the
yet.
toxicologic studies are going to show
He's cocky.
before they make a decision. So right now, we're kind of pending on what drugs he has on board before they make a cause and manner of death statement.
Dr. Kendall Crowns, I understand, and I also understand your explanation regarding the potential drowning fluid in the lungs as opposed to or compared to the fluid in the lungs if there had been an overdose. If
He kept
he's
trying to insinuate
found
he was on,
like
yeah.
that, face down, it looked to me like in the surf, not out in the water floating, but up on the beach. So even if that
He
was
lying his
the
ass off.
least of it, the water still would have gone into his
His
nose
fucking
and mouth.
nose and mouth.
If he were alive, he could have inhaled it or ingested it, even if a drug overdose was the true
He better get
COD.
time too. I ain't lying. Everybody.
Dr. Krause, a dual
Stacy
front
Turner's ass too.
of drowning and
I pray the
OD,
FBI get in on this.
and I'll just state for the record, let it be noted in the record that I have never performed
He don't have a soul.
an
Yeah, you can
autopsy,
tell.
but I'm glad you pointed that out. So what about the fluid in the lungs if there had been an OD? And by the way, there is no suggestion that drugs were used that day. None whatsoever.
They kept the neck,
But
it
that
said
said,
in my cards, because they didn't
you're
want them to
saying that there
find
would
what
be
we
no
know
difference in
already.
the fluid found in his lungs.
So with a drowning, you're going into heart failure at some point from the anoxia created, or the lack of oxygen to the brain
That
created
boy
by the
didn't
drowning,
fucking
because
drown.
there's no air and water, and that causes your body to shut down, which causes fluid to back up and causes pulmonary edema or swelling of the lungs. The same process happens in a drug overdose.
Really,
But when
Tarot
you're
Destiny?
drowning and you're inhaling that
Oh
water,
no.
you get
How
some
the fuck
water
are we
in
gonna do
in
this?
your lungs as well, but you're also swallowing, gulping it, throwing back up, and then swallowing and gulping it again. So you'll have water in your stomach that you can look for in a drowning. Not always. And sometimes
Yeah,
you'll
Nancy
get
ain't.
water in a
She's
area in
on
your
it.
sinus cavity called the sphenoid sinus as
But
well.
what
But
FBI do
the
we have? I
pulmonary
don't
edema
know.
created by drowning looks exactly like the pulmonary edema created by a drug overdose. So you can't really
He keep trying to
differentiate the
say it,
two
you
of those.
see?
And
Like,
that's
shut
why
your
the
bitch
drug
up, because
testing
you
is
keep
so
on
important.
saying it. I done got tired of hearing it too. He's a fucking... No. The scary part is, y'all, let's just read this and I'm going to get off of here, okay? Thank you guys for showing up with me. Whoo, boy. So let's do this. We're going to end this with finding out if there's going to possibly be justice. We could be too far from that. But let's see. Since they thought they got their own justice, let's see if we're going to get ours. Since they thought that what they did was justified justice. Well, in their eyes, it said, in Jack's, Morgan, Warren, and Wyatt eyes, in their eyes, they said this was justice. We finna do this because how dare you to our family? How dare you break up our family? So I want to know, Spirit, those who thought that what they did to Nolan Wells was justified, that it was justice, Spirit, will they be receiving justice on their own. Will Nolan Wells get justice for this situation? Will justice be served, Spirit, in this realm? Will there be justice in this realm, Spirit, for Nolan Wells? Will these boys see a day in jail? In hell? The fuck? Okay, we got the Ace of Swords reversed. Upright reversed. Okay. It's looking good right now. With the Nine of Swords, it shows right now there's a lot of negative situations. I feel like the information, here we go. They're holding information tight. Look at that. Holding it close to themselves. With the Eight of Cups, something can't be walked. Something didn't, okay. Aimless drifting around a home. I don't know why I feel like there's something may come out about, there's some clarity coming out about this Airbnb or this home. Hold on, let me see. Clarify the Four of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Thank you guys for the super chats. Much appreciated. Oh, yes. The clarity about this Airbnb, they're hiding it. So Spirit is saying they are holding on tight to this information about what happened at this Airbnb. Will there be justice for Nolan Wells, Spirit? Will these boys see a day in jail for this? It's going to be a hard, long road, y'all, because it normally comes right out. So now I got the Knight of Wands reversed and the Four of Swords reversed. I feel like this is going to take time, y'all. Clarify the Knight of Wands reversed. I already checked into that. The rescue was fake. It was all fake, baby. They were at the hotel. They created this scenario before they got to the hotel and then commenced to do what the hell they needed to do. They do. And I think that would be best to do. Take a lie detector test. If Ben Krupp could get them to all take, would they say they would go for one? Don't they have to like okay it? I wonder if they would go for one. The World card clarifies the Knight of Wands. Let me get this because, Lord, it's a day, child. Will there be justice? Eight of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Eight of Cups reversed, the Four of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Moon. Oh, wait, the Ace of Swords, and then the Moon clarifies the Ace of Swords and the Four of Wands. And then we got the World clarifying the Knight of Wands reversed, and then we got the Four of Swords reversed. Y'all, this is going to be a long road. Will there be justice for Nolan Wells? Will Nolan Wells receive justice, Spirit, for his death? Will they... Is anybody going to jail for this? Somebody got to fucking go to jail for this. This is not... Oh. Was that... this may be like valuable information. Let's see. Hey, Patsy. July 4th, going into the 5th. I kept getting 555. They, at 5 o'clock, I heard that they left the beach at 5 or something like that. Somebody need to go. You think that's what that meant? Hold on, let's see. Will Nolan Wells receive justice for his murder? Will these boys see a day in jail? Clarify this Ace of Pentacles, though, Spirit. Clarify this Ace of Pentacles, honey. Ooh, who is? This is weird. Yeah, changes happening. When I was reading the I think it was part 4, 3 or 4. I kept saying 5, 5, 5, and I watched a video and it said that they claimed to have left at 4:30, but the way everything adds up, it shows that they could have left at 5, not 4:30. But we got the Ace of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles, y'all. This is a lot of money. um It says justice comes, but it's delayed, partially obscured at first, and reveals in layers, not all at once. So add the Ace of Pentacles and then clarify that with the 9 of Pentacles. Like I said, it's going to take a while. It's going to have to, layers. 111. Oh, my God. Look at them angel numbers. Oh, Spirit is heavy on this. You better believe it. And you better know for sure that I'm going to do my annual reversal to reverse all these lies and things like that. I did the same thing with Carmelo. I haven't really heard anything lately. But, yeah. He's going to receive justice, but it's going to come out in layers. So something concrete. Didn't I tell you? Some real world, real physical evidence is going to pop up. Okay, so let's just read it. I ain't going to read it to you.
Having Ace of Pentacles clarified by 9 of Pentacles changes the tone of the outcome a bit. Ace of Pentacles equals a concrete opportunity, a new development, something tangible being offered or established. In a legal justice context, it can represent a real-world result, evidence, a formal step, or something material. 9 of Pentacles equals independence, standing on one's own, a result that can be seen or recognized, someone gaining stability or receiving what they're due. With the previous cards, Ace of Swords plus Moon, truth coming through hidden information or unclear circumstances. World, completion, closure of a cycle. 4 of Swords reversed, movement after a period of silence or delay. Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, a tangible outcome or established result. So as a tarot interpretation, this strengthens the idea of something concrete eventually coming from the situation, not just talk or speculation. It suggests a result that can be seen in the physical world. I would still read the moon as saying the path there may involve uncertainty or details being uncovered
We back in it. 1 second, y'all. I want to see what this tangible result may be. Let's see if I can pull it. She got rid of the baby. That said in part 7, I pulled the 10 of Swords. That means either miscarriage or termination. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles spirit and the 9 of Pentacles. What is this tangible? Trapped. Okay. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. They may find something in this boat, guys. Something may be in a boat. Okay. Clarify inside of a boat. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles spirit. What's this tangible evidence? Oh, shit. They hid something. Something's hidden. Oh, my gosh. You may have to travel to find it. Oh, my God. Give me the Ace of Pentacles spirit. Clarify this Ace of Pentacles. What is it? What is this tangible evidence? Jealousy and imprisonment. It's going to have something to do with jealousy here. It's going to come out that somebody was jealous. I feel like imprisonment has something to do with what they did to him. Trapped, boat, hidden, imprisonment, and jealousy. So let me get... I believe so too. Clarify the 9 of Pentacles by itself. think they're going to get it. I think they're going to get it. I think they're going to get it, y'all. I think they're going to get they're going to get it. I think they're going to be able to recover this, his esophagus body part or his throat. I think they're going to send those parts. What's going to happen, the tangible evidence is going to be the fact that he was strangled, just like I said in part 1. This is going to come out. This is the evidence that is going to bring Nolan Wells justice. It's going to unfold slow. Yes, Amanda, it is. This is the answer here. This is a yes. This tangible evidence is going to come out. I confirmed it with strangulation. So what's going to happen here is they're going to find out about this throat situation. And it's unfolding slowly but surely already. Oh, and makes sense. They're holding the organs. Remember I said they're holding on to something tight? The fucking organs. The organs will, in fact, prove that Nolan Wells was strangled, like I said in part 1, and he was murdered. Neglect and abuse did take place, which means like burns. You know, they could have urinated on him, but they all were hitting him. So this is probably why I felt that headache in this back of the head. All of them were boys. There were no adults present at the time of the assault. But these boys are sick. Dad sent the boys to do this. They co-conspired. I feel like they blackmailed Ashley Cole. They blackmailed Ashley Cole. Come on now. She's stepmom. They blackmailed her. Warren, you want to know why Warren's coming out and talking? Because he's a part of that. He don't want to lose his mom. He does not want to lose his mom. Warren is coming out speaking because he has a fear of what the fuck can happen to his mom. They wasn't thinking about that on all them drugs while they were beating him, strangling him. Well, they took him out with strangulation, but beating him, neglecting him, trapped him, abused him. They didn't think about none of that. All they thought about was, this is our justice here. They did not think anything else through. And that's what the fuck happens to people when they're angry. You are not supposed to move in anger. These people, they messy. It didn't go as planned. It went really messy. And now Warren is being pushed out to the front by his own funky ass mammy. You see what the fuck they do to their kids? Pathetic. Pathetic as hell. They all pushed that boy out there to take up for the fucking mammy. Well, if Miss Judge Cole can't, they're all blowing on Cole. Let's see what they do with Warren. Oh, shut your bitch up. Who is this? All I know is Ben Crump's own medical examiner found no blunt force trauma, no cuts, no broken bones, no fractured skull, nothing. You just got here. Somebody boot his dad. Boot that person out of here. I don't like when people come in here and throw my stuff off. I've been in here for 2 hours. And we all know what the fuck there is to find. So, I don't know if you're just going by what they say. But, yeah, sweetheart, bye. That's weird. All I know, and that's sad that that's all you know. Because, see, baby, I know a lot. Is that all you know? Is this all you know? Because I know a lot. The fuck? I had to show out real quick. I know. They come in, they do stuff like that to try to throw it off, but he's too late. He's too late. Thank you. He was definitely strangled. That is what ended his life. He was beaten. He was first off poisoned, drugged. He was then beaten. Couldn't fight back. Weak. Called out for his mom. They trapped him, possibly in the room. Now I feel like also this Airbnb, it could have been a part of the family's family friends, all his close friends shit. But that's probably why we wouldn't find anything there. But they're gonna get that. They're gonna get those body parts, y'all. That's where the justice is gonna come from. So my part 1 literally spoke about what happened as far as what happened to him. But as the parts progress, I then learned he never even got left on the island. So Warren is hers. I was like, yes. I had to show, like, come on now. That's one thing I don't ever say is all I know, shit. What do you mean? We draw these, we clarify with these. If you don't know, we pull these, and then we gonna turn up with these until is done. I'm a thorough reader. I ain't got time for all that. We don't leave lost. Did y'all lost? Did this live leave anybody lost or confused? Did this live leave anybody lost or confused? Because that ain't my stilo. That's not how I roll. Thank you very much. Just had to make sure. Yeah. It's a lot, but I had to do that because, I just, in my heart, as much as I do these things, I hope one day that I hope I could change the game for readers like me, like people who are actually doing their due diligence to help people. I hope that they stop looking at us real tarot readers like we are just the devil himself. How am I the devil if I'm trying to find out what happened to this young man? I don't understand it. I don't know. I think a lot of people are raised to learn that tarot readers are the devil. Listen, I don't know. Definitely. Hey, Brandon, love you too. Thank you. That's what I'm saying, Marianne. They like to reject my gift, and I can't, like I said, I can't force anybody to believe me. But look at my part 1 through 6. Everything repeats itself. A reading that is true will always repeat itself and give you more, but it will never give you less, and it will never lie. Like it progresses. Yeah, goddess, that's true. But I feel like those of us who are, if we do actually read in things that make sense, they better start working with us. I'm going to tell y'all, because listen, a lot of people just aren't sensitive to us. But they better start. Because I'm going to tell you this much. Let anything happen to my fucking child, I will pull these damn cards until I get an address. And yes, I can do that. I can look at a house and say, is this it? Is this the cousin? Family member? Yeah, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Hey. Was he an ugly? Oh, fuck. I'm so glad you said that. Hold up. I took a picture. I was about to get off. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Whoever Spirit sent, whoever this is, her husband was very unattractive. So listen, I screenshot something. Shit, it's in my other fucking... It's in my iPad. I don't know if I can get off. Okay, so listen. The Little Daddy boat and the Triton. The Triton. I'm gonna look at this video where they saw Nolan Wells, where that lady was panning the video.
This This video obtained by TMZ shows the back of a black man on a boat during a large party on July 4th.
Question.
The man is wearing blue swim trunks, similar to...
I got a question. Hold on, because I want the right one. Question. This is Nolan, right? This Nolan. Where you at? Who the fuck is them? Who is them up here on the same boat he's on? Who the fuck is them? Who? These two right here. Was that like Katie's parents? And this is the Lil Daddy. Who was on the Lil Daddy boat? That's the Lil Daddy. Thank you, Thomas. I think what you said make a lot of sense. That, yeah. He was this big fat guy. Who is he? Who are they? Big red body motherfucker right there. And then that woman. Y'all remember? Fuck that. Fuck that. Y'all remember, in my reading, it kept showing a King of Pentacles and a Queen of Pentacles, y'all. I want to know who the fuck these two people is. On the Lil Daddy boat, is Katie's parents, do they own the Lil Daddy boat? Does Katie's parents own the Little Daddy boat? Was that them? Okay. Katie's father. Okay. So, let's see if Katie's parents on this Lil Daddy boat know anything about what was to happen later that day about to Nolan. And I'm going to end it here after this. Okay? So, this man and this woman spirit on this boat named the Lil Daddy, where Nolan is. Okay, Spirit, who are these two people on the boat with Nolan? And what was Nolan doing right there on that boat? What was he doing when he was bending over right here? What was he doing right there, Spirit? Plans, family. What was Nolan doing right here on this boat? What was he doing right there? Okay. What was Nolan bending over doing on this boat at this time, Spirit? All right. Looks like some plans. On this who's on this Lil Daddy boat? It's a family. I think he just met them. New beginning. They weren't paying him any mind. But what is this Knight of Wands in reverse? No, you know what? We're going to get our... What is Nolan doing on the Lil Daddy boat right here, Spirit? What is he doing right there? Picking something up? Knight of Cups. I want to know what he's doing. It's like he's bending over, grabbing something. What was Nolan Wells doing on this Lil Daddy boat, Spirit? Illusions. I feel like this boat already, they knew something too, y'all. I really do. Golly. I believe so. It's not really saying, but it's saying what the energy is on the boat, like the people. Ace of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Wands reversed, Seven of Pentacles reversed, the Empress reversed, Knight of Cups reversed, the Moon, and the Two of Wands reversed. What was Nolan doing on this boat named the Little Daddy in this video? And were the two people on this boat, are they at knowledge of anything that happened to him? I think they're hiding something. That's just me. Something started quickly, a group setting, established connections, money, family, social network, energy, impulsive behavior, risky choices, someone acting without thinking things through, something not going as planned, impatient, a situation that didn't develop the way expected, imbalance, neglect, something not nurturing or stable, unreliable emotions, disappointment, someone not being straightforward, unclear circumstances, hidden details, uncertainty, poor planning, being limited in options, a plan changing. The card gives an image of a spontaneous or risky situation that did not unfold as expected. It looks less like a simple routine trip and more like an environment with poor decisions, unclear motives, or things happening that were not openly discussed. For the question about the two people on the boat and whether they knew anything, those suggest missing information, avoidance, or not being completely forthcoming in the story's energy. However, they're not completely forthcoming about what they know. I'm going to leave it here, y'all. And that's my sign, see? Stop right on time. I'm going to leave it here. I done drained myself to oblivion, baby. They're Freemasons and occult. Yeah. I would just say KKK. I mean. All right, guys. Questions are done. I am done. I am drained. I am tired. But I got a nice little spliff waiting on me. So, my number, guys, 270-790-7065. It is my business number. Please don't text and just be texting. Please only use that number if you want services and are ready for those services, okay? I don't like the way I've been treated on that phone line, and I'm very forthcoming about my phone number, my business number. Anybody is welcome to call for services, but it's been some weird shit. So I won't hesitate to block, just so you know. So wait till you got it, then you go. But I am finished, guys. Thank you so much. This concludes our reading, and I will see you. Thank you. Sorry, I got to cleanse the energy. Sorry, got to cleanse the energy. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. I will be seeing y'all again soon, okay? Much love, guys. Later.